You don't have to look far this time of year to find a graduate, and under each cap and gown there is a success story. New at 9, Neil Zarang is live in Conway to share how one man's hard work is breaking boundaries. Hi, Neil.
Hi, Donna. I want to ask everyone back at home, how many times would it take you to fail a test before you gave up? If your quota is 3, 4, or even 5 times, you could learn from the determination of UCA grad Michael Garlington. Putting on his cap and gown, Michael Garlington's big day of becoming a teacher administrator didn't come easy. He knew he wanted to become an educator, but for 4 years faced a significant barrier, the praxis exam.
I took it at least 6 to 7 times.
Always a few points short, Garlington couldn't get an education degree because of that one test and opted for general education instead.
I graduated, but I felt unfulfilled.
He was able to get a job teaching social studies at East Village Junior High in Little Rock. But like 4% of Arkansas teachers, he was uncertified. That's more than double the national average. That's when Tina Fletcher noticed Michael needed help.
I was doing a little bit of research with some data. I saw Michael and a few other students' names quite a few times. It was easy for me to say, okay, I'm going to focus on my home state because we need it the most.
After a few weeks in Fletcher's Test Prep Institute, Garlington passed the praxis and applied for graduate school, filling a hole in the education system. African-American males represent only 2% of teachers nationally and in Arkansas.
That's a very, very low number, and that just tells me we have more work to do.
And he's been working to raise that number now as an online tutor, passing on what Fletcher taught him to about 50 other educators over 2 years.
Kudos for not giving up. A lot of teachers give up when they're not able to pass, and Michael just refused to give up.
In all actuality, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be at this point.
One graduate making sure a line of others follow behind him.
We have quite a few teachers that aren't licensed. I would tell them to keep going because it's right there. And then that license will open up other doors down the future.
Michael doesn't have long before he hits the book again. His principal administrator test is in just a couple weeks. Reporting live in Conway, I'm Neil Zarang. Back to you, Donna.